Alright guys, what's up? It is your boy. I am currently here in my garage. We have some things for you and for me, surprise for both of us. This is the Danmoto exhaust for a 2000, I'm pretty sure 16 or something another. All the 959s and 1299s. This system, this slip-on will fit. So it is the cheapest system I could find, and I'm going to do a review of this system on this bike because I have not seen a single picture, a single video, a single post about a Danmoto slip-on or any type of exhaust component on a Panigale 959 or any of the new Panigales for that matter. I've seen the Monsters and it's on the Diavel I've seen, but I have not seen Danmoto motorcycle parts on a Panigale. So that's what we're doing. We're about to figure it out, and this is completely all I did was open it up in the house and make sure I had all of the parts. So exactly what you see here is exactly how I saw it whenever I opened the box. So we have some instructions, some warranty information, yada yada. That's not the exhaust that I have, but it's a good representation of what each part of the exhaust is. Here is a muffler. I already see that I have a little dent, but it didn't really take that long to get here. The Danmoto exhausts are primarily based out of Reno, Nevada, so it's not too far away from Hawaii. But I'm not gonna send it back. Not gonna send it back because I don't feel like waiting. I'm very impatient. So what I'm gonna do is try to straighten it out as much as I can. Pretty sure that part is gonna be like this on the bike, with the inside of the bike right here. So quite possibly could not even be seen by people who aren't looking for it. Everything looks pretty decent. It's not the these welds are pretty good looking. Welds are pretty good looking all the way around. The rivets look pretty good. The inside welds look not as good as the outside welds. I don't know if that's because of just their process of putting the exhaust together. It might be a hard spot for them to weld, but overall it looks all right. The actual piping components, the end, the actual pipe, this is supposed to be a cover for the exhaust valve. So we're gonna see how that goes. Yeah, so all of the piping right here, these welds look a little bit worse, kind of spotty and stuff like that. There's no like open holes or anything, but I can see where it's not fully melting into the material and blending the materials here, which is that's okay with me as long as it doesn't fall apart. I've already ridden this bike while it's straight pipe before, so I know what that sounds like. Everything else looks pretty good. It's just a straight through muffler with some perforations for the packing material in here. But as I was saying before, the piping, the two sides, everything is stainless steel, but this right here, the actual muffler cover, the thing that the muffler is made out of, is titanium. So we got our two pieces right there, two straight through mufflers. They're exactly the same. This is the pipe that will connect the two together. This was exactly how you see is exactly how it came. It fit in our mailbox, and so that muffler right there, the end, had no sort of protection or anything. That was just sitting in the box exactly how you saw it. So this muffler was the only one with a little bit of packing material on it, just to keep from scratches and stuff, I guess. So we got another stainless piece right here. About 2 mounts. We'll see how those line up with the holes and everything. A few scratches and everything, but it looks decent. I mean, this exhaust was not a Krapovich or anything exhaust. It's not a super expensive component, so I'm not upset that there are a few little flaws right off the bat, because I knew what I could be getting myself into whenever I bought it, and it was cheap enough to where it's not really hurting me. All right, so this is the box that it came in. Danmoto logo, some punctures, warning, something, something, something. Products is intended on a racing vehicle. Okay, good thing we have a racing vehicle right here. Very nice tape job, just around random parts in the box. You know, it's just to keep the cardboard from falling apart. First, though, I want to get a sound comparison of the before and after everything is put on. I'm going to try to set up the bike in the same exact way. I'm going to park it out here out the garage and start it up so you guys can hear a before and after of what it sounds like. So if you want to hear just the before and after, no installation, cut to the end of the video, that's where you're going to hear a before and after. So yeah, let's get to it. Yep, she's a little hot. It's a little warm, but we're gonna attempt this. Actually, I'm gonna get some gloves first, because I'll burn my little hands off. It's really hot out here, guys. Now we gotta take the rear set off of the other side. There it is. Alright guys, so I figured out how this mounts. Took me a second. So what we're looking at here, boys, is those 2 little guys in there. 2 screws. This is the exhaust valve, by the way. This is just a cover. Just gonna make it sit like that. You gotta get in the fan hole, like up under the fan hole, and take out 1, 2, 3, 4 Torx screws. And then once you do that, then you got to kind of wiggle the fan cable kind of through this little hole in the back, pull it out, cut some zip ties while you're at it. I unplugged both of these, just give me a little more access. And yeah, so I pulled this out. I'm going to unscrew those, screw it into here, and see how that's supposed to fit up in there. Once I got the other one off, once I got this one off, I took out the exhaust valve. I mounted these 2 bolts that threaded into the little welded nuts on there perfectly. I had to cut off the tops of the rubber grommet that was in there. See right there? I had to cut it off so the screws would actually fit, because they're too short to go through everything. So I cut them off, put the washers back on, and I put this bad boy in there. It took me a little bit to get it like perfectly where it's supposed to be.